Hello YouTube, welcome to another video and happy 2026, happy new year everybody. Hope everybody had a good one. Hope the big man in red was good and kind to everybody and we all kind of had things that we wanted on Christmas morning. Haven't done a video for a while because we haven't raced since August. Alton Park was our last race. Decided after that I was just kind of had enough of 2025 season, too many other things going on, so I just thought I'd kind of park the car up. As my dad always used to say, when it's a hobby, racing is a hobby, it's not a cheap hobby. When the racing and the preparation etc starts to become a chore, it's time to part it up. It felt like it was becoming a chore, so you know what, time to part it up. So for this year 2026, it's the 2nd of January today. Not going to be racing. I have still entered for the Bernie's V8 series. I have still got my race license out because, you know, I'm taught on the 2nd of January. By sort of the August, September time, things might be a bit different, but last year I overspent. We had some good results out of it, but spent an absolute bloody fortune compared to what I usually spend. So, and I've got other things going on, life, need to extend my house, want to extend my house, a few other bits and bobs that I want to get sorted and stuff. So 2026 is the year, you know, kind of got a few ideas for my house, few ideas for business, few new business venture ideas, so we kind of going to focus on that a little bit more this year, and still spend on the race car because it needs quite a bit of work. So since Alton Park, I don't know if you recall, the backlight came out. We do have spare backlights, but we need to put that in. Needs a new boot lid because although I've kind of temporarily repaired it after my misdemeanor getting it out the trailer, the boot lid was flexing like hell on the circuit, so it needs, obviously the back end repair isn't particularly nice. It's all right because it's got you know, vinyl over it, but it's not nice. So want the car fully respraying. Gearbox is poorly, so it's do we stick with the T5, get that one rebuilt, or I'm looking at going TKX. So main reason being the TKX box is a lot stronger. I'm not sure on the weight, but I can put the gear selector in the right position, get rid of the TVR remote linkage setup. Let's say an awful lot stronger, and I have the full race T5 and two other T5s that I can sell and to pay for a TKX. So what do we do there? Engine has an oil leak, which it's had since got it back from the engine builder. I know what it is, but I wasn't going to do it over the season, so going to get that sorted over the course of the year. So still going to be spending a chunk of money on the car for it not to turn a wheel, but that's the joys of motorsport. And also, spin you back round again, I'm going to get this one finished. It's not actually far away from being finished. Needs a little bit of a touch up, courtesy of being sat in the garage. But engine's in, brakes is on, clutch is on, gearbox is in, this side windows is in. I think that was the last video we did, wasn't it, putting these windows in. So we're going to get the windows in, other side, get the boot lid back from the paint shop, get that fitted, and yeah, get it on the floor, get it running, and get it sold. So that's the plan for this one. I'd like it for sale Easter. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Today's job, because I'm kind of back at work but not properly, so we're going to have a sort out of the garage. It's an absolute shit tip. It hasn't been looked at since August, and there's stuff just kind of getting piled on. So we want this car there, that car here, so that this is the kind of worky side, give myself a bit more space side. And yeah, we're going to actually get this one worked on, so there'll be some more videos of the MG build coming up, so stay tuned for that. That'll probably start later this month. I'll kind of get me arse into gear and get back on with that one. This one I'm not going to touch until the MG is done, unless it's sort of like, you know, take your box out because I've got a new one coming and I need to sell that one or something like that, or whatever, strip it to go to the paint shop or something like that. But you know, in the mainstream of things, this one isn't getting touched, so TVR is getting put on holiday on the back burner for the first few months of this year. This one is going to take priority. We've had it since before COVID. It was going to be built, raced and sold and be a deposit for my house, which I've now been in for 4 years. So instead, it can fund a chunk of the extension. Why not? But yeah, so I just thought it's kind of going to be a bit of a shorter video, this one, more talky. I'm not going to bore you with sorting the garage, because that's just shit and nobody wants to do that. I'm sure you guys have all got your own garages to sort. So we're going to get the garage all sorted. But 2025, we had some highs, we had some lows. It was overall a good year. We finished it on a high, 2 class wins at Alton Park and 2 really, really good races. But I just wasn't feeling it. So it just, yeah, damage every time out, very little of which was my fault. It got a little bit expensive. It got a little bit where I was tired of being in the garage working on it and stuff. So, but the racing, the actual racing, I really enjoyed. The camaraderie around the paddock and the pits, thoroughly enjoyed. Always love that. We are still going to go and kind of watch and lend a hand and things like that this year. So I will still be floating around the paddocks, guys. Just without the car. You know, there's a couple of my bigger competitors having this year off as well, doing similar things with their houses or businesses or whatever it might be. So it's just, yeah, just, you know, kind of have a year out. I've got some ideas for what I want to do with the car, but it's kind of, it'll give us the time I need to do it, so that when we come out again next year, fingers crossed, there's a camera that side this time, fingers crossed, it will be bigger, better, more reliable. Yeah, do we stay red? Probably. I don't think I can imagine this car in any other colour other than red. It's kind of our colour, isn't it? But yeah, so for next year, we will be back next. It's weird saying next year already, isn't it? But we will be back next year. That's the plan. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to put some. I'm going to kind of do like a bit of a season review video as well, which will probably be the next one, which is going to be more just kind of clips of the good bits, the bad bits through the year, more the in-car stuff and things like that. So a little bit less talking, more just kind of a, you know, just the highs and lows of motorsport as seen through my eyes in 2025. But yeah, so it's, let's say, a bit of a shorter video, this one, guys. I'm probably just going to upload it straight off my phone just now as I start getting on with the garage. But yeah, I just thought I'd check in, because it's been a few months since we've kind of said anything. Little in at our mum's, but she does say Happy New Year to everybody. She is looking forward to being back on the videos in the garage doing stuff and helping, and obviously as she's getting older, she can do the more she can do. So I'm looking forward to seeing that as well. And she's good company, and she's good crack. So, but yeah, today we're going to get the garage sorted, because it's doing me head in. So garage doors up, pull cars out, get all the shit in the bin that needs to go in the bin, get other stuff sorted out the way, packed away, sorted properly, so that I've actually got a usable garage again. And then looking forward to come Easter time, hopefully only having one car in the garage, which would be bloody nice, bloody lovely actually. So, but yeah, that's about it now, guys. But like I say, short one today. Sorry for talking, sorry for going on, but Happy New Year. Where's the camera? Happy New Year, guys. All the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, all that malarkey. It does help the channel, does help us. We're kind of a small channel, but you know, hopefully one day, you never know, we might be the next big thing on YouTube. I doubt it, but you know. But anyway, I'm rambling. All the best, guys. See you in the next one.